everybody!
Hi, everybody! It feels like Northern War has gone from a Cold War to a hot one. Humor in poor taste aside, it feels like this series is finally hitting its stride. This episode really moved things forward. I'll talk about that in the next portion of this review, though. But what are your thoughts on the episode? Let me know in the comments. As I said in the intro, this episode really hits its stride. We find out a good deal of information on Martin S. Robinson, aka Marty. We find out he was a member of the Northern Jaegers that raised Celtic on the orders of Duke Helmut Albarea. This is incredibly important later on in the episode when Rufus Albarea discusses his game plan to attack Northumbria to fellow Ironblood Claire Reveldt, his stated reasons, the raising of Celtic, claiming the Jaegers need to pay for their actions. While this was hinted at in the games, I don't remember Falcom explicitly stating this fact in either Cold Steel 3 or 4. Correct me in the comments if I missed it though. We also gained more information about Lavi's grandfather. We find out he co-founded the Northern Jaegers with Colonel Wallenstein, Sarah's adoptive father. It's nice to see these two characters have a connection. I'll admit I have very few complaints with this episode. The animation doesn't look particularly budgeted, the action is smooth, and the animations are very stretchy. My main complaint is storyline related. I hate the fact they've added Lavi to Reen's harem. As I said in the previous episode, this himbo doesn't need any more ladies. Lavian as a character worked better when she was independent of Reen's harem. My other big complaints come from Lecter's performance. In the previous episode, during his short scene, it sounded like they got Max Mittelman to reprise the role. However, in this episode, it doesn't sound like Max at all. This could be down to voice direction, though. Of the smaller complaints, I wish Tatsunoko had introduced Lavi and Tally having goals they're fighting for introduced earlier, as it would have made for more compelling storylines. I don't feel like they'll have enough time remaining in the next handful of episodes to explore this theme in any real depth. I could be wrong about that, though. Honestly, this episode is almost perfect. I especially love the speech Marty gave at the end of the episode, and the fact he sacrificed himself so Lavian, Talion, and Nyceria could escape to fight for the futures the trio believes in. However, I wish we'd had more character development for the characters outside of Lavian. I think we're going to see a lot of things happen in the next few episodes, as we're now towards the end of the series. I imagine the back half is going to be action-loaded, and we're going to have fewer moments for character development. But I would love to know what goals Lavi, Tally, and Nyceria have. I also hope we have episodes that advance the development of Tally and Nyceria, as they've been fairly static characters since we met them. However, I don't think we're going to get this development. Overall, I love this episode. It really moved things forward. The drama was great, the action was great, the animation was serviceable. I feel like overall, this is the best episode of the series to date, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. What did you think of this episode, and do you think we'll get further character development? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. 2 of my previous videos will be popping up now, one of them being my rant about the voice actor changes that were announced semi-recently, and the other will be on why Kuro no Kiseki does not look like a PS3 game. Until next time, keep blazing that trail.